and so it'd be, so it would be the difference between here, probably the municipality or the Lions or somebody could really take charge and hopefully make a little bit of money from the sale of
Because
popcorn
if
and
I'm
candy and
not
stuff for.
mistaken, she has chip stands on her property.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then obviously she's already geared to go and she can make a bit of profit. She might even
And you
recoup
get,
some of the cost, right?
And you can rent a popcorn machine.
She's got 3 chip stands over there.
Wow.
Yeah. So, just let me know, Audrey, and
Okay.
because I think this is well deserved for the community. It
Okay, I'll
really
talk to
is.
Lisa and see.
I
and
want to
then,
go to the movies.
It's also great advertising. Before the movie starts, you got 3 really big screens so that you can put any logo up there that you want, right? So, Case Popular logo and the racetrack logo if they have one, or whoever's sponsoring.
And whoever
it,
else wants to, maybe Mr. D's Convenience, since he's just opened, he may want to partner.
Okay.
He may want to partner with both of us. So
Yeah,
I think that would be a great opportunity for him.
Okay, so I'll start with Lisa.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on from there and see what we can figure out.
Yeah.
Do we have a proposed date yet?
No, we don't. We don't, because I don't want to double back on somebody else's events.
Wow, absolutely. And I just think we'd be probably, if not now, closer to the fall, because middle of like it's light out until 10 o'clock at night. It's you need it to be a little darker sooner, at least dusk, right?
Like
and even if it's
August would be.
yeah,
Just before the kids go back to school.
yeah.
That is the advantage of having it at the rink with the curtains.
Yes, that's right.
But you'd have to move out your jumps and stuff, right? But
Yeah.
you can put the screen on the rink and close
And
it.
everybody brings a launcher kind of thing. Is
Yeah.
that the idea?
Yeah.
Well, there's options
Let's
for
see.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll speak to Lisa and see where we go from there.
Awesome. Okay, moving to number 7, some unfinished business. So Canada Day.
So Canada Day, I have the parade starting at 10:30, like we did in the past. 10:30, closer to 11. I think they need about an hour to get here, so they would get here at noon. And then we would start with the mayor's hot dogs or council's barbecue. And then shortly after, then everything would move to the rink. JR Overton and his wife are looking after all of the entertainment from 1 o'clock to 9:30 when the fireworks start. So she's got a couple of bands lined up throughout the day. Some are recording artists, some are they've been here before, but they're well known. And I thought I was going to get a list of them for today, but I haven't been able to get a hold of her today. We booked a magician for 7 o'clock. He will be here, so we'll have that for the kids.
7 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I spoke to Ken, the balloon dude. He does these fancy balloons and whatever, just to see what his rates would be. And he is asking $125 an hour, and it's a minimum of 5 hours. And he's not available until after 4. So like that would be 4 to 9, and it would be quite expensive to have him there for like that whole time and not have kids there.
Yeah.
So it was a thought, maybe something different.
You could always respond and say, look, you're not available till 4, we'll do it, but we only want 3 hours. We want 4 to 7 or whatever, right?
Yeah. Because then it would be like $400. So just thought maybe it would be great for something different for the kids, but
Yeah. Well, you start thinking $400 if 40 kids get a balloon. It's a pretty expensive balloon. Give them,
And
right?
that doesn't take 3 hours.
no. So maybe on another day that we have something going on instead, where we'd have more kids,
Mhm.
maybe we can think about it.
Maybe
Mhm.
another time we could think about a puppet show.
Do you know anybody who does puppet shows?
No, but it's not right now, but I'm thinking maybe next year.
It was a
It's
great
something to
idea.
think about. And on that note with kids,
Yep,
I put my foot in my mouth. And I'm going to do the games through the Lions.
at the caboose like you always do.
Yeah, yes, now, I'm saying this with getting permission, we would like to put tents up between the caboose and here for our games. Okay, a 20 by 20 and the smaller one.
But if you have the farmer's market, where are they gonna be out? here?
No,
Oh, no,
Canada-
that's not
Yeah,
Canada
that's
Day.
Community Day.
And if we can put the caboose up there, because we're short-staffed, I got a good clientele to help me. But to look after the caboose and everything, this way we can sort of help each
Okay,
other out.
So you
here.
would have 2 of your tents up there?
Yes,
Okay,
that's okay?
Yeah.
All right,
That's
you
great.
can
then we're
set them up.
flying. We're good.
Yeah. We can put the barricades so that the vehicles don't interfere
please.
with you,
Yes,
and then we'll be good.
wonderful.
And you can have
Then
your
it'll
tents
work.
up there.
That's the only way we could do it.
Yeah.
Is so that we could help each other there.
Okay, that's good.
Very good.
1 till 3,
1 till 3?
yes.
Okay. So we got the magician in the evening, we got the tents. You've got the games, you've got the horseshoe
And the money machine.
and
at
the money
5.
machine. We have the reptiles.
What?
I hope they're far away, are they? I'm sorry, I just can't be around snakes.
I
They
think
They
get,
will be on the island,
I just pass out.
and
That's not good.
just
then.
like where they are every year.
Yeah, every year they're gonna be.
Oh, I know.
And
I
notices
stay
will be
away, I stay
posted.
away. Anything else over there was fine except snakes.
Big alligator, no problem.
Worms, snakes, and caterpillars. They get within Lee's and I, and I'm right out.
There will be notices, and just don't go to the island.
Don't go there.
Don't go to the island. We'll put big notices. Margot, stay out.
You still doing the axe throw?
Okay, and the axe throw, so we'll do the axe throw. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wonderful.
fireworks have been ordered, so that's a go.
Is there anything that we need to be bringing forward that I need to be bringing forward to council for no animals on the island came up, but like, how do we just make sure that we're all good with?
We're gonna
Animals on
post
the
signs.
Okay. I mean, I don't think it needs to go to council. I think we can actually just
Because
post some signs and-
the bylaw only states no dogs in the park.
Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is not your everyday animals. This is
Ab-
educational.
Absolutely. I just didn't.
Education.
No, as
Out of
long as
fairness to
we
Steve, I don't-
we
shouldn't-
will
we
have
shouldn't have to deal with that
notices.
issue.
No.
The
Yeah.
municipality needs to have his back on that. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we've
It's
always had
educational,
Steve on the
so-
island.
Yeah,
yeah, that's great.
So this year we'll just post it, so those who
Wonderful.
are afraid or whatever will know
Don't
that they're
go.
there. Yeah.
and do you remember the year you had the signs up? Looked like train tracks, train things with the signs pointing where everything was.
Yeah.
It was amazing. If we could do that again, it would be wonderful.
I still have the posts in the shed, so we can do the posts and
Directional.
Yeah. put directional signs.
And what's going on at what time somewhere along, like we could post one at the caboose
Mhm.
and maybe put a few others so people can go and read, oh yeah, it's 2:00, I gotta go here.
Yep, we can do that. I still have them. The food bank, Family Life Center will be doing the barbecue. They will run it till almost 9 o'clock, I believe, 8, 9 o'clock, just to
Okay.
make sure. So I just have to confirm the times with Denise. So they're gonna start it a little bit later and then run it later as well. So that we have food there.
For fireworks.
For fireworks or
Drinks or
close
whatever.
to. Worst comes to worst, we can make arrangements with Rolly to
Pizza.
bring down some pizzas. So that's another option. Now, my biggest problem, and Rusty's not here, I'm having issues finding somebody who'll do the duck race.
The duck race.
Huh. I'd like to nominate Rusty.
Yeah, and
No, it has to be,
The agricultural
Or it's gotta be
society.
they
like a-
don't want it this year. I've approached the fire department. They don't have time. I'm approaching the Rocking Horse Association to see. And then my next was going to be the Lions. So if you have a meeting on Wednesday, then I need to let you know, or let Carol know ASAP. Because tickets are being sold, it is considered a fundraiser and you need a license, right?
Mhm.
And to have a license, you have to be nonprofit. So.
You don't have to have charitable designation,
No.
like the senior housing, we're nonprofit.
I don't think you qualify.
And how much is the license? Just offhand.
$15 or $30.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, it's not it's not the license that's the issue, it's the fundraising portion of it.
So you have to know where that money's going to.
Would the library be interested?
They're having a hard time. A lot of their members are leaving, have moved, and so they're having a hard time just doing the book sale.
Oh,
Yeah.
how long does the duck race run from? And
Well, it's not so much the duck races, you have to sell the tickets to buy the ducks, right?
pre and at the event, or is it
Yeah.
just at the event?
What
Yeah.
about the nights?
No,
Nights
they
closed.
usually bring them
No.
at the case.
Oh, that was
yeah.
another organization. No,
Goes from 5 to 5:03.
yeah.
Except for the
The duck-
straggling duck, the duckling that runs behind.
The duck race itself is like literally maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But you need to sell the tickets for your ducks. So as soon as we have a license, we can start selling the ducks or the tickets and
So our organization, the Community Nonprofit Senior Housing, we would not qualify for such a fundraiser? Why is that?
because it has to, not sure if it's charitable. You have to be for the betterment of the community, education, poverty. It has to be for one of those.
Does it have a charitable number?
No.
No.
then you won't
Yeah.
qualify, unfortunately.
So I would have to get a charitable donation to do it, to get the license for us?
Well, you would have to get, and the money can't go to you. I don't think the money
Okay.
can go to you.
Well, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I was just asking.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a good one for us,
Mm-hmm.
because the barbecue fundraiser for the community nonprofit, so
Yeah.
the senior housing. Okay,
Yeah. So I'm waiting for the Rockin' Horse to get back to me. And then my next was to the Lions to see if they wanted to take it on. So if not, then we'll just not sell tickets for money. We'll just draw tickets or something, and because everybody wants to see the duck race. So
Everybody.
what
does the
about
duck
Camp
race.
Caratu, if the Lions don't want to do it?
How many people does it involve?
It's just to sell tickets. They all
sell tickets, and then we need somebody to manage the ducks.
So actually, we could sell tickets at the community day.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I'll put you down in the order.
Put us at the
And-
bottom of the list because I'll have to twist some arms.
Well, and I don't want to speak on behalf of Rusty, but I'm pretty sure I can convince Rusty and I will help run the actual event. I'm sure he's pretty, he likes those
put
ducks.
the ducks in the
so-
water.
Yeah, so
You've never seen our duck race?
I have not seen the duck race.
Oh.
No. I look forward to it.
It'll be fun.
It is.
It'll be fun.
It is.
Excellent.
Okay.
So that's the only thing that seems to be the issue this year is our ducks. So hopefully the Agricultural Society will take it back again next year, and they just, everybody's having staffing
Oh,
issues
yeah,
there, so,
Mhm.
Everywhere.
yeah, everywhere. So that's the update for
Should I
Canada Day.
bring this up? Or you're going to?
I'm going to talk to the Rocking Horse Association, and I will let you or Carol
You
know,
better go through line, Carol.
yeah, before Wednesday for your
Yeah.
meeting.
Okay,
Okay?
and I'll just enforce it.
Yep.
Okay, so probably a good segue is the staffing issues. Let's transition into our Bonfield summer camp conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We got our week. So we can take registration now for like a limited amount of kids, I think. Like if you
Are
want
you
to open
gonna
it up.
stick to that limit?
Yeah, yeah, for sure this year. Like if we want to, I don't know, start with 30 maybe. I have a few staff that are really good in Hamilton that have like requests for holidays and stuff in. And I'm hoping they'll get approved for holidays from their job and they can come here for the week to help us out so we can get some more staff. But between your summer students and
Yeah, we got 2 this year.
3 that I have now, and I'm sure I can rope some younger like LITs in myself and whatever. I would say cut it at 30 currently, and let's
Okay.
wait and see if I can get
Okay.
more stuff to.
Now,
increase it.
should we limit it to residents of Bonfield for now?
I would
Or
maybe give like a
just,
time period, right? Like
Yeah.
registration from now until whatever, like mid-July. Bonfield only after that.
What's the date
We'll
of
open
the?
it up.
I should know since I'm here.
August. I can look. I have this somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was August 15th to the 19th.
yes.
Okay.
Now, when we started this, the case had donated money so that we don't say no to the
Mhm,
families that can't afford it.
mhm.
So we would like to do that again this year. You just have to give me a number. I think we had given $1,000 for that. But I think we have money in the kitty, do we?
We're starting to be low because we
Okay.
haven't been able to do any fundraising.
Okay,
And even though we only had 1 week last year, it was a full week
okay.
at 70 kids. So basically like that was 2 camps. So plus Steve had a van as well.
I'd rent a van. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
to,
So we will donate $1,000 this year so that all kids, no matter the income, can make it to that camp. Don't want any children refused.
okay.
What is the cost per child?
We have it at 125 for non-residents and 75 for residents. I think it was last year. So what I will do is, because I already have some people that have been calling and wanting their name to be put on the list. So those that are not residents of Bonfield, I'll just explain to them that due to staffing shortages, we may not be able to run a full camp. So we would like to offer it to our own residents first. And as we get closer to the list, if we can add more, then we'll open it up to non-residents and go from there.
Is that your max 30?
Yes.
Currently, yeah. I'm gonna try and work on finding more staff. Like even for my camp, we've really limited registration, and I'm turning business down, which is not a good thing considering we haven't
Yeah.
been able to do anything in 2 years. But I can't find anybody reliable that wants to work. So
And what age bracket do they have to be?
to work, they just have to have a vehicle and a license in order to work.
So you have to be 16.
So you got to be at least 16. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've posted ads everywhere, and we've got 4 resumes, and I've had 9 or 10 ads out that I've been paying for even for a month and a half. We have 4 resumes. The biggest complaint is nobody wants to work for 18 an hour, and nobody wants to work 5 days a week.
Oh my God. They want to start at $40 right off the bat.
Me too.
And right. And when your camps are running, sorry, slightly off topic, your camps start when? We're a little bit of advertising on YouTube here. Yeah.
We're doing every week of the summer except that one and the last one. the last week of August.
Okay,
So our summer camp is what week?
I think it's August
August
15th to the
19th.
19th.
August
I'm like
15th.
99% sure.
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
what we picked.
And it's at Camp Carry too.
Okay,
But yeah, let's start at 30. Let's just get something going. so
Yeah, and as
people know
we,
that it's
as we
running.
can recruit more,
We find more staff, then we'll.
then we
it a
can
little bit
increase
more.
the numbers. Okay.
now on our advertising, do we advertise that? How do I say that? There's subsidized camp for the children or families.
I think
that-
there's something on there that
Okay.
says, you know,
Okay.
this is an opportunity for anyone. We don't refuse anyone. There was,
Okay.
there was wording there that said,
Mhm.
No
Um,
child shall be refused
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is so
Until the
important.
31st
It is
child.
So
until a certain date.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's great. And it's always just a fine line between, we don't want to have to start doing income verification or
No.
any of that kind of stuff either, right?
No,
So,
we do get referrals as well.
yeah, that's the one. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, we do get referrals. So,
that's great.
yeah,
Okay, anything else on Bonfield Summer Camp?
nope.
Sounds good. It's gonna be great. 2022 programming.
So I put that there so that we could talk about all of the rest of the year. I spoke to Renee Conta. She is more than willing to do Halloween again this year. I told her we would help her out, let us know what she needed. So she will she will lead it with our help. So I said, if, a place to drop off candies, the advertising, stuff like that. So I said, the Recreation Committee wants to back you up and let us know what you need from us. And so she said that was great. And she may attend one of the later meetings and just give us an update of where she's at, how she's going to do it and stuff like that. So she's more than willing to.
because we were storing the candies at the case. Oh my God, I've never seen so many candies in my life.
She did a good job. And hopefully this year, the fire department will be able to open back up too, because they did 1 year
Yep.
and then they were closed because of the pandemic for
Yeah.
a couple of years, but
Yep.
they had like a walkthrough night,
Mhm.
the same night that we had, right?
Yep.
So hopefully they'll be able to kind of help her out or what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She also suggested, she's been, a couple of people have approached her regarding something for Easter, an Easter egg hunt.
Oh, very nice.
So I said, come up with a plan. And I said, bring it to us.
Mhm.
And I said, this is something that we can work together. We've got enough parks here to,
Mhm.
so it could be another activity that we could bring
Yeah.
to the residents
For
and,
sure.
That's a pretty easy one, I would think.
Mhm.
yeah, just buy a bunch of eggs and just hide them.
Hire them and pay somebody to be the Easter bunny and
Yep.
do some photos and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's great.
Are we
Yeah.
doing a soccer clinic this year?
We need volunteers.
Yeah.
And it's hard to,
Okay. I was just checking.
we talked about it,
Yeah.
but it's just to recruit somebody who would run the clinic that has the experience.
Mhm.
We're too far away from posting an ad for like a rec leader for
Mhm.
Bonfield, like hiring somebody. Is that not in the cards currently?
Not this year, no. Not
That's
this year.
something we should really get on top of for next year. For sure. That's a good idea. Get someone in here. Recreational
Like a
leader.
6 hours a week contract, right? Like
Well, even if we
2-3 hour shifts, something like that.
went to NOHFC for an intern, get an intern for a year, they will subsidize 80% of the wage, 90% of the wage.
Mhm.
So you'd have a
Yeah.
full year that's planning and implementing, right? So.
Whoever we bring in, if we
For
bring in
sure.
somebody like that, I'll help them and organize.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like,
There's
hey,
so
we'll do
many new
soccer.
people in the community. Maybe somebody out there just might have some expertise.
Mhm.
We tried
Mhm.
this and people just aren't reliable and then they don't show up. And then I get a phone call saying, hey, T-ball's supposed to be happening. There's 30 parents over here and nobody's here.
Yeah.
So then I leave my job and I come back and I run it again,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Like we had a list of probably 15 people that said that they were gonna help. And just doesn't happen. We need somebody responsible. We need somebody
Yeah.
that's being paid to do it. And
Like we used to have, what was her name a couple of years ago? Not sure if Miranda had it, and I can't remember her first name, Nodette. She used to be our rec intern, so it's something we could look into it again.
Mhm.
But if NOHFC, like he says, pays 90% of the wage, I think it would be, trying to find the right word in English. I think it would be,
Advantageous.
I think it would be a mistake not to look into that when it's needed.
Yeah, and I think the timing is almost not for this year, for next year, but if you were to put an application in soon, you would almost start the person probably, well, the provincial election might put a hiatus on it for a little bit, but it'll go to the NOHFC board. They would approve it probably in the fall. You'd start, then you could almost start right away and you'd plan quick winter activities, whatever that's gonna look like, but then it gives lots of
Winter
time to plan the
carnival.
summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but lots of time to plan all these summer activities and the soccer and the
Yeah, if
t-ball or whatever else it
you get
is.
somebody year round, like they could do the sports night at the school.
Yeah.
They could run like the mini indoor stuff like
Mm-hmm.
floor hockey or basketball or
Mhm.
volleyball or whatever. And once it gets nicer, then the outdoor type camps, right?
Yep.
Sure.
And I'm
Yeah.
happy to help if you want to help with the application. I
Yeah.
actually used to chair the internship and innovation committee for
Okay.
NOHFC, so it's no
Okay.
big deal. Yeah,
Okay, so I'll put it on the list and we can
Yeah,
start
for
looking
sure.
at, see what we can find and work on
absolutely.
a grant.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a pretty easy grant to get, so.
So sorry,
That's okay.
so that was Halloween. Then later on this year, we'll start talking about our Santa Claus parade and the soup and chili tasting contest. We'll see how things are closer to the fall.
Mhm.
And if we're still able to, do our big activities like we did, we can start that back up again.
I'm sorry,
And
what was the lady's name who did the Halloween?
Renee Cota. And then we can discuss maybe our New Year's Eve dance again.
Mhm.
I'm at the door. I said,
I'll get my smart server and help. Yeah.
I got mine, but I'm smart.
We all have our smart.
It was crazy, was it? Yeah. Well, hopefully it won't run out. I'm sure that was half your problem. Yeah.
That was part of the problem,
Yeah.
yes. We ran
Thank
out.
God we run out. Holy schmoly.
And we talked about arts and crafts nights. like at
Yes.
the-
Yes. Yep.
the park, like, throughout the summer.
Pardon?
Like at the park throughout the summer, like
Mhm.
even if it's one night a week or one night every second week. I don't know if we can organize that still in time.
I think so. It's just it's the lack of volunteers or finding volunteers.
Could we
Somebody-
use the summer students? Would only be like 2 hours on a Thursday night, every second Thursday. or
We
something
can
like that.
use this, the students, or when I send out my newsletter, we can post something in there too. Just to see what,
Students who need hours.
I have a 17-year-old.
well, a lot of the students were kind of forgiven their hours because of COVID, so.
Now they have to do it again.
They do, yeah. I have a 17-year-old daughter who's gonna be given, I know where all of her hours are coming from. It's from Bonfield.
If you had 2 summer staff, if they just flip alternating weeks, and then we try and get volunteers to help them,
Yes,
but they're responsible for the program.
Mhm.
So even if, as volunteers, even if nobody shows up, you're still,
yeah, they still
covered.
have the ability,
Mhm.
so.
because I can come up with like crafts and stuff for them each week and
Mhm.
like, list of materials and whatever, if we wanted to do the 8 weeks or 9 weeks or whatever over the summer.
Okay. So maybe you and I one day should get together and plan it out,
Sure.
see what we need and whatever.
Okay.
And then plan the activities and just, then we just show the students,
Here's how I make it.
yeah, this is what we need you to do and whatever, and it's on these nights and you have
Okay.
your supplies. And we could even do it on a Thursday night, where I happen to be working the Thursday night. So depending on the weather, it could be done in here.
Oh, that'd help if it's
Yeah,
raining or whatever.
yeah. Or we could do it at the park, depending on the temperature.
Well, I got nothing but time at night, so come up with some sort of a
Okay,
schedule.
yeah, just let me know and then we can work on all the supplies we need and stuff like that.
Okay, and then some of the non-municipal events, I know we have the poker runs coming out for the ATV poker run. It's
Mhm.
May 14th, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, May 14th.
How's that coming along?
Really well,
yeah,
Yes, good.
really well.
yeah.
That's wonderful.
Everybody is breaking out. They're
Yeah,
just-
they're just excited to get out.
Gonna be
Eh?
lots of mud.
I think
Yeah.
there's a group of 20 coming up from Ottawa for just for that.
Wow.
Yeah, they've booked
Yeah.
cottages and everything and
That's amazing.
I think it was
Mhm.
crazy before. It's going to be super, super busy.
I know we had a meeting yesterday on it and we're ordering, like Clear Lake is lunch out there. And they're ordering like 400 hot dogs to go out there.
Wow. So I have an ATV. I was contemplating putting it in the run, but I'm happy to volunteer as well. And I have an ATV. I can run out things. Like I'm happy to volunteer and just help that day. So yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Like I can take my ATV and run hot dogs out if that's what needs to happen or whatever needs to happen. You
Well, they
just-
take everything out with them.
Okay, perfect.
They
Well,
put
I'm happy to
a
do whatever's
tent up
needed.
there. I think they're out tomorrow. They're out fixing the toilets because it needed some repair. So they're doing things and Wednesday night, I think we're putting final touches on everything.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you tell me what you need or when and where you need me and I'm happy to do it. So,
Woo, you betcha.
and then is the fair happening in? Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
the third weekend of August, I believe.
wonderful.
So they're gonna be they're starting to work on
Lots of talk of CPI again, I'm sure will happen. So
the Parish Picnic. They're not doing the picnic portion, they're doing the takeout supper
Okay.
portion. So sea pie and beans, and they're selling their tickets. And then the Golden Age are starting up their suppers, but they had to cancel April's for lack of help.
okay,
So they're hoping
it's
to,
everywhere.
yeah.
right?
yeah, so they're hoping to do their supper in May.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
great. Did they do pancake breakfast at one point as well?
No, that used
No,
to be
they-
the Skidoo Club way back when.
Holy cow.
I think you guys do pancake Santa, breakfast
For the
with Santa.
Breakfast with Santa,
Right. Oh, that's so great.
where they get, they talk to Santa, sit in his lap and they get a gift and a book and.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Sorry, can we get like a long list of everything that is running between the township and all the clubs?
Mhm, that would be
Yep.
wonderful.
And just put everything all together and throw it in one of the flyers and.
yeah, it's supposed to go into the next flyer. I've
Yeah.
asked all the clubs to send me off a list of their activities
Okay.
so that we could put them all into the flyer and then people would know what's going on where.
What's next?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something
Um,
we can put on the website too, just for easy reference for.
The newsletters are usually posted,
Yeah.
but now with the new website, we can as
Mhm.
well post the events as they
Mhm.
come up.
Try
we-
and drive as many people to our new website
Yes.
as possible. So.
Mhm.
Mhm. So yeah,
Excellent.
so it's just to get everybody back into a routine like we had 2 years
Mm.
ago, submit their events and start attending recreation meetings like we had before so that the clubs could relay back, like Margot's here. And then she goes back to the Lions and then lets them know what we're doing so that we don't plan
Overlap.
events overlap the same weekend and everybody, because it used to be, you had 2 events going on the same weekend. Well, then you have a lack of attendance,
Right,
right?
yeah.
So now if all the clubs know what everybody else is doing, then we don't have that
Speaking
issue.
of that, the park,
Centennial Park.
no, where the.
Oh,
cars-
the,
cars- They're having a big do from the 1st to 3rd of July.
yes,
Oh, the
Yeah.
racetrack is
yes,
Yeah.
the racetrack.
first to the third.
July 1st to the 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, I just noticed.
it a
on
race that they're
Facebook
having, or-
today.
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe it's races. I saw that advertised
And
somewhere.
there's a few other things on there too.
They have like 6 or 7 events, I think.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Am I supposed to look at it now or
No.
no? Okay,
Just adding to your calendar.
okay.
Okay, anything else for 2022 programming?
No, it's gonna stay on the unfinished business so that we can
Wonderful.
continue planning and bringing up new things and whatever.
Great. Okay, is there any correspondence?
None for this meeting, no.
Okay, and number 9 is information, nothing to add there. Next meeting is June 6th, 2022. That works for the committee. Wonderful. And take a mover and a seconder for the adjournment. Moved by Steve, seconded by Lees, that the Recreation and Fitness Committee meeting be adjourned at 7:53 PM. All in favor? Carried.
So the first part of our meeting was without sound.
Oh,
So if anybody happens to go on YouTube,
are we still live now?
we're still live now. Yes.
Okay.
So just so you know, if anybody says anything, this was our guinea pig testing for future
Sure.
council
No, that's
meetings.
good.
So you'll see that some of the oops.
Never sounded smarter than I have in the first half of this meeting.
That's enough.
That's what I'm saying. So Margo, do you want my phone number?
Please.
So it's Jason.
Yeah, I know who you
Oh,
are.
okay, 705.
Yeah.
840. 0379.
79.
Yeah, 0379. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a card that if I could email you, would that be easier?
I'm happy to give you my email address. Here, let me write it all down. here.
Emails on the Bonfield website,
Probably.
like all the councilors. or whatever.
You-
I can give you my personal one too.
Yeah, does this mean you don't know me very well? I'm not very good
No,
at,
no emails, no
Yeah.
websites.